Hey guys, this is Blue Forest. So I just wanted to offer some commentary, give you some tips for the latest time slide. I have gone through it now and I was having some issues recording audio when I was playing, so I wanted to give some commentary separately. And so I have now gone through all of Prime for screen time, the bot incursion, which is what they are now calling these. And I really enjoyed it actually. It's a fun time slide. It has the cinematic theme, and as I expected, it is definitely easier than the last one where we had that really frustrating G1 Ironhide boss. This is definitely easier than the last one, so if you did have trouble last time, you should not have nearly as much of a problem with this one. And so we have these three cinematic bosses, Drift, Mv1, and Demotron. Drift is quite easy. He's usually very predictable. So you could really use just about anybody for him. And you just want to be careful of the melee damage mod that he's on, which is time. But as long as you're careful of that, you should not have too much trouble with him. The Mv1 boss is also not very difficult, but he is extremely tanky. He's on armor and resistance mods, as well as his own built-in tankiness. So I would highly recommend that you bring an armor breaker, you bring an OGM, OGP, Nemesis, Ultra Magnus, a bot like that, just to kind of break through his armor, because otherwise it will probably be a very long fight if you're using a different bot. And then Demotron, this will be a bit of a tricky fight for some people, just because he's on Energon Shield, but more importantly, he has the hacked aim enhancer, which is always a very annoying mod to fight against. So I would certainly recommend a shielded bot like one of the techs, a reflective bot like Jetfire or Soundwave could be good, Wheeljack, any shielded bot will help you out because you are bound to eat a few of those range shots of his. You could also use Scout B because he is on Energon Shield. Bots like Barricade or Scorp could be helpful just to inflict backfires, and that'll just give you some additional damage. And then you need to remember that Demotron is also going to be healing quite a lot because he's on Last Ditch Repair, as well as the healing that he gets from his SIG. And so if you do have any trouble with him, you could have a bot like Cheetor or Shockwave on standby just to help you finish him off to inflict that repair block. But otherwise, it shouldn't be too bad. You just want to make sure you play him carefully and be careful of, the hacked aim enhancer in particular. But otherwise, it was definitely a fun time slide. And then I wanted to mention that in the third mission with the Demotron boss, if you're going to be doing, Prime in particular, there is an Energon Shield lane. There is a last-ditch repair lane and a hacked aim enhancer lane. So you just want to make sure you have the appropriate bots for that. So for Energon Shield, certainly Scout B, Tronus, those bots make it easier. As I said, Cheetor and Shockwave can just make the last-ditch repair lane go by a little bit more quickly, and any sort of shielded bot for the hacked aim enhancer lane, just in case you end up eating, a bunch of ranged damage. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any problems with the time slide, and we will speak again soon. Take care.